Hey y'all, welcome to the 150th YouTube video.
Yay, Gigi.
This is my daughter Jennifer.
Hello.
And she's here with me today. Gonna help me be my little assistant a little bit, right?
Yes.
But we're gonna be making the famous Coca Cola cake. And it's a chocolate cake with chocolate icing. And Jennifer's gonna tell you a little bit about Coca Cola and why we're wanting to make that today.
Well, Coca Cola actually originated in Columbus, Georgia, which is our hometown. A lot of folks think that Coca Cola came from Atlanta. Quit looking at me, Mom, you make me laugh. And it did not. So just so that you know, just to clarify the record, Columbus, Georgia is the home of Coca Cola. So these cakes are very important to those of us who are Columbusites, which we are. Mm-hmm. And we kind of claim those types of cakes. So this is a big deal. And it's a great way for Gigi to celebrate her 150th show. So thank you so much for watching. And now I'm going to step back, let Gigi do her thing, and help however she wants me to.
Yeah, okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the chocolate sauce, which is 2 sticks of butter that I'm going to be putting over here in this saucepan, 1 cup of Coca-Cola, and then 3 tablespoons of cocoa. This is just regular dark cocoa. So I'm going to get that over here in my pan and get it all melted and bring it to a boil. And I'll get right back with y'all. Okay, we're back.
So we were talking and after the video, and we wanted to make sure that you knew that Dr. Pemberton is the individual who created Coca-Cola. He was a pharmacist here in Columbus, Georgia. The bottling actually occurred in Atlanta, but Columbus, Georgia is the home of Coca-Cola. So please Google it and do your own research. And please come visit Columbus, Georgia.
That's just one of the nice things in Columbus, but we should call this Columbus Day.
Sure.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is the home of Aflac. We've got the longest, what do you call it?
Whitewater, urban whitewater.
The longest urban whitewater in the United States, right? So, you know, I mean, it's kind of cold for doing it now, but when the spring gets here, just plan a trip. I think you'll love it. Okay, let me show you what we're doing while that the liquids are coming to a boil over there. I'm going to go ahead and mix up 2 cups of flour. Just going to dump them into this bowl, and 2 cups of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm just going to get that all mixed up. And then what we'll be doing is pouring the hot liquid over this mixture. But we're also going to stir in, now get this going. We're also going to stir in 1.5 cups of miniature marshmallows. So that liquid will help melt those marshmallows a little bit. Kind of make it like a little bit of a Rocky Road cake here. So got that ready. As soon as this other mixture is ready, I'll get back with you and we'll pour it over. All right, I'm back. Here we go. Here's this hot chocolatey liquid. Poured it right over. Ooh, that's loud, I know. I'm sorry about that. Should have used a rubber spatula. So I'm just going to stir this in. You can see it. You notice I'm not doing this with a mixer. This is just hand stirred. Oh, it smells wonderful. Alright, I think I've got all the dry ingredients wet now. Now I'm going to pour in 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Teaspoon of vanilla. And 2 eggs. it up real good. And we're gonna pour it right into a couple of pans. I'm sending this to 2 different families, so that's why I want to put it in 2 different pans. Jennifer's going to take one to her Bible study group, and I'm sending one to my granddaughter, who's due to have my great-grandbaby any day. All right, so she's definitely craving some sweets. She's the one that said her idea of a celebration was a dessert, so that's why we're having a dessert for my 150th show. So let me get this in the pans and I'll be right back with you. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm making the icing to go on the cake because as soon as the cakes come out of the oven, we're going to put this icing right on top while they're still warm. So what I've done is I'm melting 1 stick of butter. I put 3 tablespoons of cocoa in here and a teaspoon of vanilla. And now I'm about to add the cola. I've got to put 1/4 of a cup of cola plus 2 tablespoons. So here's my 1/4 cup. Maybe 2 tablespoons of Coca Cola, but let's see. Okay, so I just bring this all to a boil, and then we're going to stir in confectioner's sugar. But I'll get back with you in just a minute. Okay, y'all, we're back, and while we're waiting for the cakes to cook, I asked Jennifer to go ahead and choose 3 winners from my from the sign-up forms on my website. So I appreciate y'all signing up. And that's how you get to win prizes here. So Jennifer, I'm turning it over to you, and you can just tell a little bit about these winners.
And so the way that we picked them was I chose 3 numbers, 3, 33, and 69. And then Gigi went and checked on her computer, and this was the 3rd person, the 33rd person, and the 69th person. So the first person who has won a prize from Gigi in celebration of her 150th show comes to us from British Columbia, Canada. And what she says is that we would make Dutch croquettes with Mom. Ragu sometimes got eaten before it ever got made into the croquettes. Now when I make them, my mom is with me in spirit. That's very sweet. And this person is Shirley Tom. So Shirley Tom, yay! You have won a prize from Gigi.
Awesome.
And the next person comes to us from Missouri. And what she says is her favorite food memory that she has is her family barbecues every year. And that she loves Gigi and loves how personable Gigi is. And this winner is Kelly Martin from Missouri.
Yay, Kelly!
Yay, Kelly! And this last person, last but not least, comes to us from Temple, Texas. And this winner says that her favorite food memory is Mom's pot of beans. So don't know what kind of beans they are. I don't know, maybe pinto beans or something?
I don't know. I bet they were good. Texas beans.
Yes, Texas, great barbecue with no beans in it. And so the winner is Barbara McKinnon. So
Yay!
yes, Barbara. So those are our 3 winners for
Awesome.
Gigi's 150th show. Thank you so much for being here with Gigi.
Awesome. And now today is Martin Luther King holiday, so the post office is closed. So those prizes will be shipped out hopefully tomorrow if I can get to the post office. Anyhow, I'll see y'all in just a little bit. The cakes are just about ready to come out of the oven, and then we'll throw that icing on top, and then Jennifer's got to scoot to her Bible study. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Okay, we just took the cakes out and we're spreading let me turn this down so you can see what we're doing. We're spreading the icing on these hot cakes as best we can. And then on one of the cakes, I'm going to sprinkle pecans on top, but not on the other one because some people don't like pecans, or they may be allergic, or think they're allergic. So, I've got more here, Jennifer. Okay, give you some more. So,
Hey, Gigi. There you go. Just right there. Okay, I think we're good.
Alright. So it makes a lot of icing. I put 3 3/4 cups of the powdered sugar in with the liquid heart that I was melting, that I showed you a minute ago. So you got to put it on while the cakes are hot, because that way it just smears real good on here. Gets to every little crook. So it's pretty nice cooking it in 2 pans. You can, the recipe calls for putting it in one big 13 by 9 pan, but since this is going to 2 different households, I just thought it'd be easier to go ahead and put it in 2 pans. All right, so now I'm going to take the pecans, and I've chopped up about a cup of pecans here, and I'm just sprinkling those on top of this cake right here. And just like that, it's done. Yay! And I'm gonna go ahead and cut
Happy
out.
150th show, Gigi.
Hold up a minute.
Oh.
We don't have to squat. Okay, so y'all be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want this recipe,
Yay,
it's going to be out on my website. I'm putting all my recipes on my website at homewithgigi.com. There's tops over there.
Okay.
And and you can print the recipes there, or you can pin them to your Pinterest boards. So anyhow, hope y'all enjoy. Hope you try this and enjoy it.
And do you like your new apron?
Oh yes, and Jennifer brought me this new apron, and I love it. Thank you,
Yay.
Jennifer. Love you. Come here. Love you. Bye bye.
That's for